Now, well, a lot of people don't know this about you, right? But like I would say you've been being an adult for a while.
Yeah.
Meaning you started banging when you was 12.
12, 13, yeah.
Right? And then you had you started your own clothing company as well, right?
Yeah.
And how did you take, like, how would you say all of that kind of like meshes together for you? How has all that experience kind of brought you to this current space right now? Meaning, like, coming from, banging, and there's also some money involved with that sometimes, right?
Right.
And then opening up your clothing store. How did you were able to apply all of that into, right now and your situation right now with music and all that?
I mean, everything I'm doing is pretty much like a reflection of the life, just without the high chances of going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And
well, I mean the business aspect of it though.
Yeah,
like, how do you feel like that experience has helped you in this aspect? In this
the business aspect, like when I was young, probably maybe about 13, I was in junior high. I told my homie, man, I want to get some money, man, and he was like, shh. Be quiet, man. You know what I'm saying? Said, man, meet me around.
That's how you get caught.
Yeah.
Right.
Meet me around by the crib. So that was like, everybody that's a part of that life don't get that type of intro that early to money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times the banging don't go with the hustling.
No, majority of gangbangers don't got no money, bro.
Right.
They just get out, do something crazy, go back to jail, or, just live like low means. You know what I'm saying? So it's only really a handful of people from each area. So I was lucky enough to fall up under that, and as well as the banging too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, straddling the gate, but lucky I got the hustle in me. And then, as I start getting in trouble doing time and, whatnot, I realized that, I might as well do something a little different. Yeah, do something a little different and be serious.
And when you went to jail, a lot of your homies, when you came home, a lot of them had already kind of developed careers and stuff. A lot had changed, right?
Yeah, a lot changed. Like a lot of people, when I came back home, the last time I went within that little year, like a lot of people was doing real well. Like a lot of my homies was like, everybody had new Benzes, Jags, Range Rovers.
Doing their thing.
You know what I'm saying? But then a lot of them was like toe up and had life or was smoked out.
Right.
And then other people was like doing
Fell
real
victim
well.
to the game type.
Was doing real well in their career. Like before I left, YG used to come to my studio all the time. And when I got out, he was like, just cracking as a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So, that was big.
What was that? What would that feel like though, coming out and just kind of like seeing it? Did you feel like maybe you had wasted time? Maybe like what was the emotional feeling behind that?
No, it was great. That was perfect. It was
dope.
right on time. It had me like, okay, I got to get in the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to start running mine up because it's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was hanging out late night.
It seemed like it was more of something that was attainable at this point rather than a dream, because it's like, damn, he did it, then,
right,
I can do it too.
And we was doing the same type of things, you know what I'm saying? He'll pull up 3 a.m, hood rats, and we chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was just like, okay, it's right there to grab it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And now, one of your most influences, I wouldn't call it an influence, but one of the people that helped you the most was Exhibit, right? Early on in the career?
Yeah,
Is that
Exhibit, yeah. Exhibit was like probably like the first person that was like an OG, a successful OG.
Right.
That just stamped me.
And he was mentioning your name like on everything,
man,
right?
Everywhere he went, man, I was so excited about that. G Perico, the man, whoop, whoop. He bring me to the radio station. We did music and just anything he could plug me with, he plugged me with. So, that was like instrumental, like at first, because when I got home, it's like, man, what I'm gonna do, man? Because a lot of people choose the quick dough all the time.
Because it's quick. It's instant
it's
gratification.
Easy.
It's right here, right now.
And it's right there.
But let me ask you this. Why is it worth it to work extra hard? And
I had 2 choices, basically. My homies was getting indicted.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Racketeering, Ricos, all kind of shit like that. Yeah.
People were strung out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's success right here, too, that's real close to me. So it's like, man, I done sacrificed years of my life in jail a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? For, like, really nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because what do you have to show for it in the end? And I've been down, I've touched my relay more than you know.
So it's like, I might as well just sacrifice this. I'm going to still be flying. I'm still getting money, but just not as fast. Like, it just don't, street money every day. Fast.
And you sacrificing something either way.
Right. So, I just chose I just chose like, man, I'd rather be out here for a long time than a short period because I already know what could happen with the other, the other way.
Right. I find that a lot of the early wins in your career, they really define which way your career can go. And you've gotten a lot of, like, Hot New Hip Hop gave you, what, 4 out of 5 stars. Pitchfork called you one of the most promising artists on the West Coast right now.
Yeah.
I find that a lot of that stuff is the buildup. What can we expect in 2019 from you? Because I noticed you did say that, hey, I'm not just an artist.
Right.
So there's some entrepreneur behind that as well. Talk to me about that.
I'm a hustler. It's like, naturally we used to fast money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of things. And, I slowed a lot down in order to just get it bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, realistically, like, it's a few of them, right? But how many real street millionaires that's just out and ain't getting into a case where they got to spend $2-3 million to stay or to go to jail for
not a lot
3 years instead of 20? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know.
And the crazy thing about it is, like, that type of shit happens every single day, but not every day that you come across someone that's so talented that they shouldn't be in that situation, that they should be in this better situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I remember, and I don't know if I can share this or not, but I remember being behind the wall, and I remember a movement, I'll tell you offline, that I started, and someone said to me, why are you doing here? Why are you here, bro? You so talented, bro. Why are you here? Look, everybody else here has to do this. They ain't got no other way. But you got this thing, you got this rap thing. Do that. Like, how does that, did anybody have that conversation with you?
No,
or, like,
actually,
what changed inside that when you came out, you was like, fam, I got to do this shit right now.
It was like multiple things, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, the last penitentiary I was in, like, everybody in the building I was in had life. And then my cellie, he was 415, you know what I mean? And if anybody, that's...
And you was looking at what?
I ain't even going to get into all the politics on that, but he was 415, I'm L.A. Crip,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And we don't really mesh well in jail, you know what I'm saying? But he was a cool OG.
I was about to say, but...
And I was like, what, around 24 at the time, and he had caught life when he was 24, life without, you know what I mean?
Without possibility, yeah.
And he was like 50-something at this time. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there
since he was 24.
Like everything, just reality was hitting me just so cold. My partner got killed, you know what I'm saying, set up by homies, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was like, and that was something that we was like the untouchables, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was just like, it
just felt like it's something that couldn't happen, and then when it did, it was kind of like, oh, shit.
Everything was hitting me, like, you know what I'm saying, all the street, it was just hitting me. The homies getting indicted, this, that. But on the other side of the gate, everybody was successful. Nip successful, YG successful. I know these dudes personally, you know what I'm saying? But, I was on my side, just playing around with it. So it was like, I just chose. And then my cellie was like, he told me straight up, he was joking though, but it made sense. He like, man, I'm going to stab your ass if you come back, man. And I'm like, it was a joke, but it's like, yeah, what?
At the same time, he was that serious because he believed in you.
I'm playing with my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just acting careless and reckless. This dude went in when he's 50-something. The years flew by on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No family to call.
You said since he was 24, he was in there.
Yeah, and then my other homie was in jail since he was 17. He was like 30-something. You know what I mean?
So you looking at it like this could very easily be me.
Right.
Easy.
The OG that used to own the liquor store in the hood, he was in the same. It was just crazy how everybody landed in the same spot and they all had life. So it was like just reality just set in like, man, look, I got a daughter. If I ain't out, her life gonna be told because her mama is, burnt out.
Yeah, that was a major motivator for me too.
So it's like, yeah, I gotta be, I gotta make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And now
we got brand new record, loads of more on the way, and then we got a lot of surprises as well. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, some surprises. I like that.
Yeah, we got a lot of surprises.
We don't give any hints to the surprises. Maybe a little smidge for the people, or like what we talking? Something. Give me a little something.
It's so many different kind of surprises that I got up my sleeve. We just gonna
well, you ain't got to give me the sword.
We're gonna just have them on the edge of their seats. Just know it's something dope, and it's like it's super rare.
A lot of big announcements coming.
Yeah, it's some big announcements, and it's rare for a dude from like L.A. South Central to be busting these type of moves.
Bro, when I look at you, like you L.A. South Central for real, like
all the way,
right,
all the way. Look, I'm in the club the other night in Atlanta. everybody in there just super design. I mix my designer with it though, but I'm hoodie,
right?
You know what I mean? Dickie shirt,
right?
I don't wear.
You keep it designer, but you keep it hood still.
Yeah. APCs, Pumas. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel out of place. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just for a person like me to be getting these similar type of looks and just doing it how I do without conforming to what everybody else
just being normal, right?
Yeah, just being me. You know what I'm saying? It feel way better.
If we could flip the table and just kind of like, it would be like not the OGs giving you the advice, but maybe you giving somebody the advice and saying, you know, that comes from a similar background with the same or similar ambitions as what you have.
Right.
What would you say?
I'll say the biggest thing that deter you is doubt. Do not doubt yourself, because I'll probably be in this position like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And other people are going to come to tell you can't do it either.
Right.
I'm sure you have some of those.
Especially you got to think about it. If you in the ghetto and you from the ghetto, like when I was little, I had big dreams.
Right.
My own family was telling me, man, what you thinking, man? This is not, this stupid.
You got to get serious, man. You got to get realistic.
Right. So,
right. Fuck that.
So it's like doubt and then other people's doubt. Like, shake that off. Just be ready to be, you know, be ready to be a little different and stand out, and just be ready to be misunderstood. Don't be scared to be misunderstood in the ghetto, because when you're trying to do something like this, you're going to either run into people that know everything about it or know that you're not going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, my whole thing is just, you know, just don't doubt yourself. Go all in with it, whatever you're trying to do.
Kind of like you did. I read on the bio, you said that like you had told yourself, man, I got to really get serious with this shit.
Yeah.
And that's what you did, and now we here.
Yeah.
Dope. Hey, so real quick, favorite food?
Favorite food, ceviche.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I fuck with ceviche.
Yeah.
Hold on, but like the soup kind or like the out on the tostada type of thing? Like,
I like it. I like mine in a bowl. With
in the bowl,
chips. So,
yeah, right.
Shrimp or
okay, that's what I'm talking about.
agua chile. That's really my. That's
agua
really
chile,
my,
yeah.
That's really my thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right. What about favorite thing to do in L.A.?
Favorite thing to do in L.A. Drive around, drive through the city, hop out on blocks, different hoods. That's my thing. That's my adrenaline rush. Pull up, look what I got new.
Right.
Or look, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
What about, is this your first time in Dallas?
Nah, like the crazy
So what's your
thing,
favorite thing to do in Dallas?
I'm like damn near like halfway from Dallas. All my people from South Dallas. You
really?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, my uncle Ed, you know what I'm saying? He got a side of his family. His daddy is from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So he like halfway grew up out here and in the hood, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always used to come to the slums though, South Dallas.
Right to the
you know
South, yeah.
Different summers, stop through, you know, and
sitting right next to the Ferris wheel type.
Fun. Yeah.
Hey, what about who's your hip hop crush? You got a hip hop crush? Someone in hip hop that you be like, you know what, I might
hip hop crush.
Yeah.
Got a lot of those.
Name one.
Damn.
Well, I had to think about that. You do got a lot. It's probably like 7 in your mind right now.
I say the wrong one at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
And remember, this might be you shooting your shot too, so you got to do it the right way.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
no pressure.
Everybody I'm thinking right now sold up right now too.
Ooh.
Hip hop crush. Damn. I'ma just keep it simple. I'ma just go with Nikki.
Ooh.
Nikki, let me run the race one time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Why Nikki?
Cause she need a real one right now.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
I like that answer. Answer.
For real.
She been messing. Would you seen Safari and then the way Meek thing, the thing with Drake and all that. So yeah, you're right. She need a real one.
Yeah, let me jump in line.
Right. And what's one thing that people don't know about G Perico?
One thing that people don't know about me is man, I write books, movie scripts, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I start. That's really how I start writing rap.
You just you an all around writer.
Yeah, I'm like English was. So in school, I used to not go to no classes. It just so happened I used to always be able to read well because my auntie used to make us read all type of black books and copy stuff. You know what I mean? And So I naturally used to, when in the class, I used to raise my hand to read first. You know how some people couldn't read and go crazy in the class?
Yeah. You was in a rush to read.
I'm the dude clowning.
Hey, pick me.
Yeah, I'm the dude clowning, jumping
Enunciating
around reading.
and shit.
But I was no good in no other subject. I was like bad in every other subject. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Look like you got better at math.
Oh yeah, I know how to add and subtract. I mean, math. The crazy thing about math, they have you doing all that algebra and all that, and all you need to do is know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. That's it.
That's it. You got it.
You know what I mean?
Hey, so Jay-Z said his favorite artist when he was coming up was Too Short. Do you have a favorite artist when you were coming up?
Yeah, Too Short. Too Short was one of my favorites, but
right on.
I would say like Juvenile.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, let's just say Juvenile, Mac Dre, you know what I mean? Sugar Free, E40.
Mac Dre, rest in peace to Mac Dre, the bird. Yeah.
I would say all around, though, pound for pound, E40.
E40?
Yeah.
That's a dope pick.
Yeah.
That is really a dope pick. A lot of people don't know about that story about when they flew Biggie out there.
Oh, yeah, flew him out there for the show. Like,
right,
yeah,
for the show.
What you talking about?
Right, and it was like an empty warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, real G shit. Hey, anything else that people from Dallas really need to know? The music's available on all platforms right now.
Yeah, the
Spotify,
music's available
Apple.
on everything. You know what I'm saying? G Perico, look me up. I got about 4 or 5 projects out right now.
Tell them the name of the record and all your Instagram, social media, everything, so they can get with you.
Yeah, and right now we pushing a single, How You Want It. It's the first record that I ever did like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. And on all social media, BG Perico. That's BGPERICO. It would have just been plain G Perico, but when I made it, I forgot the code and went to the pen.
That's some hood shit right there for real. Hey, man, I forgot the code, but we got to run with this other one real quick. Man, so one time for BG Perico or G Perico.
Yeah, G Perico.
You know what I'm talking about? And y'all make sure to follow him on social media, man. You're going to be hearing so much more about him, man. One time for the city. And any shout-outs from our people in South Dallas?
Man, shout-out South Dallas, Park Road Photos.
Ooh.
Even Fofo, man. Everybody, shout-out South Dallas.
It's for real.
Love y'all to death.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hollywood Zay, G Perico in the building. It's 97.9 The Beat. Yo.
Yeah.